this is SciFi, and welcome to Avorion. Avorion is a sci-fi, voxel-based space game. So, for the most part, there's asteroids to mine. Use the asteroids to make your ship, upgrade your ship. You shoot other things. Let's see if I don't. Last time there was a story. I just got on a little bit ago, made a new game, deleted it, and now restarting. There used to be some sort of story and tutorial, but I don't see it when I'm making a new game. At least the last time I just tried. So you start out on the edge of the galaxy, so the edge of the map, and you're supposed to work your way to the center. As you make your way to the center, you find better materials, and of course harder enemies. There's factions, alliances, and things. So you start out with this little tiny drone. Basically you're flying in this drone. And you're just outside of this star base where apparently we're docked with that little dock thing. But as you can see, you can't even see your drone as you zoom out. So what you want is the asteroids that have little lights on them. See, that is just a normal gray asteroid. This one is a copper asteroid, as I'm CSM. Yeah. You start way out here, and seriously, when you start jumping, it's like jump, 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 jump. It's going to be pretty small. And you're going to want to make your way to the center of the galaxy. Well, we need to mine some things to actually build an actual ship. So it can be a little slow moving. I don't mind that in this game so much. So I'm just holding on the left mouse button to mine. But this is a mining drone specifically. You're eventually going to want to build a ship. We're going to do that here. You can use the Steam Workshop and just use a pre-built ship. But it's actually not that difficult. It's not going to be as pretty when you just start out as some of the workshop ships. But I think you can get the hang of it and make something pretty cool once you get the hang of it. Now, if you actually want to copy something like an X-Wing or the Enterprise or like a Star Destroyer, there's usually stuff already built for you on the workshop. And copying something, let's say from EVE Online or something like that, I'm not saying it's not doable. It's gonna take some time though. But if that's something that you like to do, go for it. You don't have to do it in the normal game. You can go into creative mode too and build it, and then come back here in the normal game and basically just load it. You're going to have the materials for it though. The other thing is not everything is available at the beginning, which makes sense. At least the last time I played this, but it's been a few months. I think this was released in January of 2017. Could have been 2018, but I think it was 2017. So the last time I played it, and we'll look when we start building. You can't, there's certain things you can put in, like you can't get shields right away with just copper. You're going to have to go 2 or 3 tiers of resources in. And I believe the first tier is copper. I think I have some guns in stock, but I could be wrong. I don't know what they give you to start out. I might have to buy some, I'm not sure. As you can see, there are some ships out there already doing some stuff. That might be a big frigate or trader that's just up there to the left behind this asteroid. Depending on how far it is, we might go look at it quick before we decide to start building something. So I don't think I'm going to put videos out on this on a weekly basis unless I get like a huge following right away. I do like this game quite a bit. It's just that I have enough games already in my... Okay, no, he's 13.5 kilometers away. Okay, I have enough games in my library and already when I'm playing now that I don't need to be playing and add an extra game to that. There's some games I need to finish. Some I haven't played in over a week. So I think like my Final Fantasy Online series did not get its video last week on Wednesday. It's not going to get one tomorrow. I need to be working on that. So there's some things I'm behind on, and I don't need to be adding another game. It's just that right now, just got back from vacation. Snowstorm hit Minnesota. I'm back in school. All of this hit at once. So yeah, I'm a little behind right now. So sorry. Alright, so I'm just moving closer to a station because I need to buy... I can't figure it out right now. Spacebar? No. We have no sector selected, okay. See, this is why I need the tutorial, because it doesn't tell me what to do, and I've played it. It has been such a while since I played it, I don't remember what the keys are. And I just started a brand new game. I've deleted all my old games, and I don't have... Let's see here. Okay, so I hit P, and that shows my current ship, I guess. Port a bug. Well, there's the tutorial. Do you want to play the tutorial? Basics full. Sure. Yes, I'm looking around. Use the mouse wheel to zoom. Okay. Ship along, make it steer in the direction you are looking. Try it out. Do one full rotation. Hold left control. Okay. Hold left shift to release your mouse pointer and click away at this message. Left shift. I thought I was doing that before and it didn't work. Always end or restart the tutorial with the tutorial button. It's the question mark in the top right corner. Okay, I figured that out. And I use the W and S keys to fly forward and backward, forward. I use the S to fly backward. Your thrusters on a brake when you stop pressing S. Pressing backwards will make your ship brake harder. Which seems kind of strange, but that's fine. For a hardcore brake, you have to turn your ship around and accelerate or even boost in the opposite direction. This is especially important for larger ships with high mass. As you can see, as I kind of said before, this thing is tiny. Even when I make my first ship, this thing is going to be tiny compared to that. This is your velocity display up at the very top. The first bar is your current velocity. The second bar is the programmed velocity that your ship will try to fly. Blue means you're flying the direction your ship is looking. Orange means you're flying in the opposite direction. Use the A and D keys to strafe left, strafe right. An asteroid has been highlighted. Turn your camera towards it until it appears on your screen. There it is. Use the middle mouse to select it. Apply to your. Hold space to boost. I don't know. Oh, apparently the drone does have a boost. So I want my reticles to turn green. If you just saw that, see it's green now. Aim the mouse, use left button to fire, attack the circles. Turn green when an object is in reach. Resources collected automatically by flying near them. Your collected resources are displayed on the top on the right of the screen. As you can see, we've got 1890 at the bottom right of copper. Your collected resources on my screen or on the top left when building, interacting, or when you press I or P. All players start out with mining drones so they can gather resources. Even in the unfortunate event of your complete and total annihilation, you will always have the drone to start over. Click this button to found a new ship. Okay. Let's get closer to a base first. Now, also in this game, you can actually build bases. That's not something you're going to want to do right away. It takes an extreme amount of resources. I don't know if the return on what you get is so great. It probably takes a while. Hopefully this is not too close. Just so you can see, this asteroid I clicked down here is considered a large asteroid. You're going to want to find those, especially ones that have minerals on them. You can claim them and then either sell them or use them to make things like mines and things like that. So, okay, so let's found a new ship. Found ship 500 iron, so maybe that's not copper that okay, yeah, I guess the first resource is iron. I apologize, it's not copper. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more tiers after that. Let's just call it little bug. I guess if you're in an alliance on a multi-game like this, so that other people in the alliance can also build it. Okay. So click this button to enter the building mode. So I've got this core sitting out here. Building mode. Welcome to the building mode. And here you can build, modify, and arm your ships. Hold right mouse and move the mouse to look around. This is the overview of your ship's properties over here on the right. Yellow stats may cause inconveniences, red stats are bad and may cause problems. These are your tools for shipbuilding, mirroring, coloring, snapping blocks to grid, merging, deleting blocks over here. We'll look at those as we go. With this button you can open the entire building inventory. This is your default ship block, average price, average durability, no special abilities. engine block. Engines give you your ship better acceleration and max velocity. Placing an engine in your camera, just see which way it is facing. This is the crew quarters block. Your ship needs a crew, and your crew needs a living space. The more crew quarters you have, the more crew you can work in your ship. But of course, that means a salary. All of your crew earn money, so you're going to have to pay them. This is the thruster block. Thrusters increase rotational speed through, depending on their position. They also brake your ship and reduce drifting. Change the size of your current block, hold A, S, D, or W, and move the mouse to scale it in different directions. So there you go. So that's a block that I'm trying to add. I'm holding the A key. You can delete blocks and turns by selecting them with the middle mouse and then pressing delete. So hold on a block, SS, that's D, and you're going to have to figure this out as you go. So use engine thruster and hull locks and extend your ship. Build thrusters to make sure it can brake and turn in this direction. Build an engine so it can fly forward. Okay, so there's the arrow. So apparently the front of the ship is to my right. You can't see it on either side. So let's add some hull pieces made as well. Try to mirror. There we go. Same size. And let's extend it a little bit. Let's see, does it say how much I've used so far? I don't want to go too far. There, I put it down. That's the hull. Let's just build. Don't want that big of an engine. Let's see, the thrust will go up plus 22 meters per second. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. Let's just go with 3. Well, alright, we're at 62. So it's still yellow, but that's fine. I mean, I can keep on adding them. And as far as I want to go, I can make these engines like huge. I mean, however I want to do it. Let's add another hull. Oh, there we go. So if I hit this plus menu, I can choose. There we go, like slants. I don't know exactly what those things are, but you can use these to design your ships how you would like them to be. Let's just use a. I don't know why there's two of the same. In my opinion, same thing. That. It just doesn't seem like it's centered. Okay, and you can see up here I'm quickly running out of iron. I think we're going to go like this for now. Let's just start adding the other pieces we need. We need some engines. We need some thrusters. I mean, these. I don't know how much iron that's going to use. It's not too bad. thrust is 36. See, by adding these other pieces of hull, it slowed me down. My brake thrust is okay. My max velocity is awful. Let's try something a little. So yeah, it's not exactly flush where. See, now I'm already out of iron. Okay, let's get some crew if it lets me. So I got a crew quarter. This engine isn't right where I want it, but it'll work for now. I think I can delete it later. Okay. Stone cargo bay. I don't need. Probably should get some. Not with 20 iron left, but. Yeah, it's going to cost me 63 iron. It'll cost me 7. What does it get me for cargo? Nothing. There we go. So it's not that I have to make it that big. It just has to have a certain size limit to it. I don't have the iron to do it. So we're probably going to have to go out and mine some things, come back, and add to it. We need quite a bit more. Okay. Your ship is ready once you're done building. Exit the building mode and press B or escape. Okay. Well, it does move. It's probably slower than the drone because I'm only moving at 92. Boost does work. The thing is, I just don't have any mining turrets that I'm aware of. And on the bottom, you can see that there's like an energy output. So I just don't know how to get to the drone now because I can't shoot this thing. Change back to your drone at any time, for example, your ship's damage and repairs. Change back here, I'll press T. Or somebody press the drone button in the top right of the screen. Drone. Okay. Okay, so now I'm in the drone. As you can see, even compared to this ship that I really don't think I made that huge. Apparently I did. It's still much bigger than my drone. At 557, where is my ship? I think there's probably a way that you can look at it more easily. Just so you can see that, yes, I'm getting some iron off of this, but it's like +1, +1. So I'm doing all this work for getting almost nothing in return. Okay, where did I put my ship? There it is. I think, okay, T again? No. You don't collect resources or hyperspace jumps like ship, use it for scouting or collecting resources when your main ship is too badly damaged. Now return your ship, fly near your ship and press T or F to enter it. So you have to select it also with your middle mouse button. Since every ship has a different shape, you might have to reposition your camera, hold left Alt, and move mouse up, down, left, or right. Left Alt. Okay. It's doing left and right. Okay. Now adjust until you're happy with it. Let's just move here. Okay. Ship needs crew. You can hire crewmen at every station, nearly every station. Fly to the highlighted dock at the nearby station. If your ship is slowest because you don't have the engineers yet, you can't fly at full speed. That's why we're hiring now. Okay, it's that one. Nope. It's over there. That one. Maybe not. Fly to the highlighted dock at the nearby station if your crew is slowest. Blah blah blah. Okay. So it's 1.7 kilometers away. Must be this one. It's not that far away. No, that's 5 kilometers away. You're 28 kilometers away. Aha. No. All distance 2.5. And that's getting further away. Okay. There's an arrow. Okay. That looks better. Yeah, when want to keep on building the ship, do a few more things with it. But right now we're just following the tutorial. Okay, don't want to crash into the bay of the star base here. Welcoming RT, talking to the automated interaction system. What do I need? I need to hire a crew. Mechanic, security, lieutenant, and captains. So there's no engineers. I have 2 needs mechanics, but for now, is there a number? Hire 8 vanilla crewmen that can be assigned to a new position. How do I tell how many I am hiring? Where am I missing? Just trying to see if arrows would work. I'm eventually going to want like a ton of crewmen. 8 is nothing. I know I had hundreds at one point. You might get thousands. I don't recall exactly. I'm just finding it annoying that it doesn't show me a number. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's the number. It's just kind of hard to see. Looking good. Close the window to continue. Okay. Open the ship menu and assign your crew. Okay. Go to crew. In this menu, you can oversee your crew and assign your crewmen to jobs. Some parts of your ship will work with their crewmen who maintain them. When you extend your ship, you will need more different crewmen. Some more advanced crewmen cannot be assigned. You'll have to hire them at the station. It's usually better to hire the more specialized ones anyway, but it's good to have some of these regular crewmen. So, does it continue? Assign 5 engineers. So I think I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, assign 3 mechanics, which is gunners, miners, mechanics. And you can see that will slowly decay if you don't. So I need 3 mechanics. 1, 2, 3. Looks good. Close the window and once you're ready, okay. Your ship is ready to go explore the galaxy. Once you are ready to, click continue and we will start flying to other sectors. Let's say continue. Open the galaxy, and I'm actually not ready. So, as you can see, my ship is much faster now that I've got crew. I'm going at 200 meters per second. My braking apparently is pretty awful. We're gonna have to get out. Probably add some. Yeah. See, I'm hitting back, but let's just hit T. You don't have permission to enter. I don't want to enter that path. I just want to get out. Find some more iron. So I recall that there were some automated guns. There are some manual guns, and then there's automated guns. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just being lazy, but I prefer the automated ones. Basically, just flew close. You might have had to select the target, and the guns would do everything for you on their own. You just had to fly. Now, the other thing is, once I'm ready to upgrade this ship, or maybe not even upgrade it, but build a new one. Say I find a whole bunch of the next tier of ore, which I believe is titanium. Let's say just decide I don't want this iron ship anymore. I'm going to build a titanium one. Well, I can still use this ship. I can either leave it in the sector and just put it on patrol. I can put it to mine some things. There's things that you can do. So you actually make fleets. Okay, let's go back to the build mode. Okay, now let's build the engine. So I want to copy this basically. There is probably a way to do that. I probably could have mirrored it to begin with. So let's just mirror X. Of course I can't see it, but turn it on. Select box. Select that box. Transform, repair, merge, delete, undo, redo. Focus, return design mode. Okay, so I just hit Control C and then Control V. Alright, let's see, how much is that? Okay, that'll cost me 250 iron. I've got 1700 in, so bang. I'm probably going to need some more engineers now. But we'll see. I want some cargo. What else am I missing? I got the crew quarters. How much crew quarters? Oh, 25. We got plenty of iron thrusters. I'm going to want some directional thrusters. I'm going to want a gyro. Inertial dampeners and iron frameworks. Okay, so we're going to put some cargo. I kind of want it semi-protected. Let's shorten this up a little bit. And I might just mirror it. There we go, except that it's not centered. Mirroring over there. I must have done something to screw it up. There we go. Okay, so mirror X, let's put cargo back. There we go. Now, you can put as many blocks as you want, anywhere you want. For now, it doesn't matter if you cover these thrusters up. In fact, it kind of makes it look a little better. For now, let's just do this. I'll do another 250, that was times 2. So we've got, hopefully that was cargo. Okay, what do I have for cargo space now? Okay, not a whole ton, but make some directional thrusters. Just so you can see these go forward and back. What does it do for my braking? So you can see it just doesn't help with turning for a directional thruster, but I think they have more powerful braking capacity. Alright, we're down to 1,000 more. Does this add to my thrust? It does not. It just adds to my braking thrust. Ship's land was auto-saved. Okay. So, as you can see, I'm just adding mostly just square blocks right now. If you want to get more involved and like triangle here, even this out, maybe make some wings and things like that. I'm just kind of making this very standard and simple. It's going to be upgraded fairly quickly. I may just this, but let's, okay, so we're saved. Let's hit shift and hit my ship. Where? Okay, as you can see, I need another one of each. I need another one engineer and another one mechanic. And of course, I don't remember what. It was probably right here. Oh, I should probably click on that. So, interact. And it does let me up to. But you know what? I'm going to hire four. Must be docked, of course I do. Yeah, I'm braking much better now. Crew. Let's add another engineer. Let's add another here, and now I need sergeant. Okay, so I only have one extra crew. I've used up almost half of my quarters, but the ship is much more mobile now. It brakes much faster. What is this? Your ship is weak when compared to other ships in this region. Yes, but they don't have any guns. Your engine is using up all your energy. Yeah, no crap. Your ship is weak. The more energy that I can produce. Okay, that's not good. But, well, let's hit B really quick. Let's, game is paused. Building mode. Building mode. Iron engine. Generated energy, required energy. So I'm quite a bit short. Does this? No, it actually uses energy. I don't think this would add energy. No, it uses some. Thrusters, directional thrusters, gyro. Torpedo launcher, torpedo storage, iron turret, iron So I'm going to need these in order to put guns down these base, these turret bases, I think. Iron turret edge. Turret rotation lock. Iron flight recorder. Iron assembly. Those are, I think there's normally like a generator block or something. But that might not be. Until solar panel. There we go. So yes, that produces energy. So doesn't have to be much. I mean, it's a solar panel. It doesn't have to be long. It just wide. This plus 38. Let's mirror it. How much iron is that? Needs 154. Okay, that's plenty. So we added some energy. We're still short. Let's put it here. Again, I don't think it actually has to. Facing anything for it to properly pick up energy. It's just kind of an energy producer. Okay, so we're still slightly short, so we'll just put some up here. Shorten this up. Producing more energy than we are using. And we'll hit B, and we are saved. Okay, open the galaxy map. I think we're going to see the shows your location, faction, territories, and where you can find interesting things. Every square in this grid is a square you can visit, though. These are all squares. I think this is my jump range. These are gates. So if I use a gate here in this sector, it would take me to one of these places. Sectors with a green blinking dot are sectors from where you are receiving signals, and that might be worth checking out. So, green dots. The blue radius around your location is the range of your hyperspace drive. You can jump to other sectors, but only within that range. So I can only jump within here. And buy things to add to that later. It's probably a higher tier of resource. Colors of the sector shown on the relations between you and other factions controlling them. Green are good relations, blue is neutral, and red are bad relations. The colors of the sector show. Okay, I'm assuming these mean everything is good relations. Once you visit a sector or something interesting will be marked automatically on the map. Now right-click a sector that is in range, click Enter Coordinates in the Navigation Computer. This will start the calculations for your jump route. Once these calculations are done, you can jump to that sector. Let's just jump here. Right-click a sector that is in range. There we go, Enter Coordinates. Press Escape to close the map. Wait until your nav computer is finished. I don't think you actually have to face it, but space. Okay, so that didn't take long. Space. And here we are. We jumped. Now, it probably used a ton of my fuel, I think. Our space engine is using up all of your energy. Yep. Not enough mechanics. Apparently, I didn't assign mechanics. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Well done, you successfully jumped. Since your hyperspace drives energy, it's up here. Okay, I thought it was down here. After a jump is completed, and you have to wait until it's recharged before you can jump again. Okay. This is your ship's energy usage. Some blocks in your ship generate energy while Well, energy weapon shields, energy boosting, and the like use up energy to work. This bar, if this bar is rather empty, your ship produces more energy than it can consume, which is not necessarily a bad thing. If it's rather full, your ship consumes nearly all the energy it can produce, or even more, which is more likely to be a bad thing. If it's rather full, that seems strange. I don't know, maybe I'm not reading that correctly. This is your ship's stored energy down here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is usage up top. This is stored energy down here. And drain during a short energy shortage. Once you have no more energy, your system starts to fail. Now let's return to your previous sector. Sure, let's just use a bunch of energy and go back. Use a galaxy map to enter the coordinates in the map, and then jump back. The sector's been marked on the map. As you can see, that's where we started. Now let's return. Coordinates in the nav computer. Turn off M. Wait for the nav computer to come back. And your hyperspace still needs 1,220 seconds to recharge. So let's hit B again. Okay, so I don't know what changed, but I went from using only needing 710 and just 660, and I'm using gigawatts instead of megawatts. So something changed when I jumped. And of course, there's probably not a single asteroid out here. You can see the countdown timer up top is now down to 1193. That's like, I don't know, isn't that like close to 10 minutes? 60, 120 would be 2 minutes. 120 times, yeah, that's like 20 minutes. Okay, let's see if we can get a little more energy with some more solar panels. I don't have a whole lot of iron left, so yeah, I don't need this to be cost me 100 iron, so I'm not too worried about the iron. And I'm out of money. It does give you a little bit more megawatts when you do that, but I'm just trying to reduce some of my downtime here. I don't know, in my opinion, I think what we were looking at is saying everything was fine, and then it all of a sudden said, no, you're using a ton of energy. So, and no, we can't just fly back. Well, at least we're down to 340. It's still close to a few minutes though, and so we have to figure out how to make some money. Hopefully this quest will give us some money. I don't want to hit my engine because it may. 22, 21, 20. Okay, that's not doing anything. Well, that's good. I was wondering if hitting that engine and going forward would use some more energy. So other than my hyperdrive using a ton of energy and taking forever to restart, I was fairly happy with my ship. Yeah, it needs some work. It's very blocky, but again, it's the first ship. What do we got? We got like 4 minutes left. Alright guys, I'm gonna make a cut here and we'll come back to you when I get enough energy. Alright guys, here we are, 10 seconds to go for this hyperdrive. 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, just out of curiosity, okay, looking at the bottom, as you can see, it's starting to regenerate my storage. So, maybe that's what I'm missing. Let's just go back here while it's recharging, although I think it paused the game. Oh, I do have some guns. So I've got a chain gun turret and a mining turret that I can put on. Just for now. I don't think there's an energy storage. Could be. Is there a battery or something? Turret base. Torpedo storage. Torpedo launcher. Blank hull. Iron edge. Iron corner. I don't think I'd have the money to put it on anyway, but I'm just curious if there's something that I can add. That gives me. Is there a battery here? Storable energy, 20 gigawatts. See, and again, I'm back down to this megawatts here. Required energy, and I don't know what's going on. Alright, let's just. The battery's still charging down there. Let's just go. And let's fucking use all my battery again. Okay, so we're back. There's an adventure daily. We press return to answer. You finish the tutorial. For more advanced tutorials, see the drop-down menu in the tutorial window. So there are more tutorials to look at. Just continue. You can always restart the tutorial with this button. That's nice. Press return to answer. Juicerai, adventure. Hello there, are you off an adventure too? Yeah, sure, absolutely. That's great. I'm sure we can help each other out. If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask away. Give me some tips. What's happening around here? What are you doing? I'm on launch of the new element called Avoirion. After the event 200 years ago, it just appeared. I've heard rumors that there's lots of this in the center. Apparently, it's the perfect element for building spaceships. It's robust and light, and its energy properties are crazy. But so far, nobody has ever found much of it. But I'm going to change that. I'm going to fly to the center of the galaxy. I'm going to overcome the barrier, and then I'll mine all the Avorion I can find, so I'll get rich. How do you want to overcome the barrier? Let's talk about something else. Sure. How do you want to overcome the barrier? I'm not sure yet, but there has to be a way. I know it. Besides, it wouldn't be a very good venture if everything clear from the start, would it? Well, I wish you the best of luck on your journey. Thank you. You know what? Here. Have this. It's an upgrade for your ship. It allows you to scan for hidden sectors. You'll have to install in your ship menu for it to work. But you can only install upgrades into a real ship. It doesn't work with drones or fighters. Okay, well, this is a real ship, so thanks. The green blips on your galaxy map are sectors where you can find interesting stuff. But there's also a lot of things that your radar can't pick up. With this upgrade, you'll be able to scan for those hidden secrets. They'll show up as a yellow blip on your map. Okay, cool, thank you. I'm sure we can help each other out. If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask away. I think you gave me tips. What's happening around here? I think I know that. See ya. I'll be here for a while in case you want to talk. Okay, thanks. And even if not, I'm sure we're going to meet again some other time. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Alright, so I'm waiting again for things to... Your hyperspace engine is using up all your energy. Yep. Your ship is using more energy than I can produce. Yep. So now, I suppose if I hit B, yeah, my required energy goes up because the hyperdrive is taking everything. So, it kind of stinks that you don't know that the hyperdrive is going to suck all your energy dry and leave you stranded for 5 to 10 minutes before it reproduces energy, especially with the tutorial. Anyway, there's nothing to shoot here yet. We'll have to do that in another episode. But as far as the basics go, you hit build. Let's just put some guns on since I did find them. I think I clicked this. Where was it? Ship. Nope. Nope. No, but this is what he gave me. So the radar upgrade. Deep scan range of +2 bonus for permanent installations. +2 energy consumption. Shows sectors with mass as yellow blips on the map. So let's just throw this in there. It does use a little bit more energy. Let's keep on moving cargo energy. Well, here's some energy. As you can see, this uses a ton of hyperspace energy. So this might be a new menu. I'm not sure, or maybe I've just never seen it before. Click on the dots on the right and drag it in the energy system to change its priority. Okay, that's cool. Right now, this is fine. This does not need to be a priority at the moment. Aircraft has no hangar. Where did I find the old? Was it here? There we go. Okay, so I need some turret spots. Iron turret rotational lock. Okay, so if you look at the bottom right, turrets built on this block are locked into a single direction and can't turn. I don't want that. I want them to be able, although iron mining turret, 13% range, damage to stone, independent targeting, but deals less damage. I'm okay with that. No damage to shields. This one is just says it needs a gunner. It doesn't think anything about independent targeting, so I'm going to have to buy some more crew, but that's okay, except for that I don't have credits for it. Torpedoes wouldn't be bad to buy. What does a dock do? Station only. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. So that's what you use for people to dock to you. Iron flight recorder, what does that do? Marks location of a ship's destruction so that I can come back and loot it if I die. Yes, that will be important. Although I don't plan on dying, it'll happen eventually. Iron turret base. Base for turret designs. Good collision damage reduction. Base for turret designs. What does this one say? Iron turret rotation lock. Iron edge turret base. I don't know if it's just because it's angular. I guess I do have enough money. Barely. I just want it rotated differently. I thought there was rotation somewhere rotated their ship. I just kind of want to make this a tip, and it would work like this, but if I can make it this triangle. No. Oh, you have to loop colors, by the way. Switch this out. We're just going to go into the standard turret base. I'm just going to put it up here up front. And the down to the right dragon energy system changes. I don't want that. I realize it's ugly. Ugly-ish. Let's put it down so we can put turrets on that. I'm going to click the plus again, and I'm going to put 2. Let's put that down here. Let's put mining turrets in the middle. And X. I can. There. Put the X again. Guns out on the edge. Actually, let's put them on the edge. There we go. And did, but not enough slots for. Oh, I don't have the slots for turrets. We got 1 gun and 2 mines. But that'll be good for now. But I don't have room for them. So you can look at their inventories, I believe. Entire crew. There's some mechanics specifically that I can buy, of course, not with the money I've got. So let's use what we've got. Of course, we can't buy anything. I'm gonna have to use my trusty little drone. I just want to get some money and then show you guys the actual ship doing something. We're not going to be able to shoot anything this episode because I think we're running long as it is. Okay, and it's stopping pretty well on its own. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to mine some iron. This is a pretty big asteroid. Yeah, it's not as big as I thought. Come on. I guess if you look at it, it does show 8,000 iron, the bottom right, but my efficiency is not going to get me that much. As you can see, I only got, I'm supposed to get 8,000 total from this, but using a drone, I'm losing probably a lot of this resources. So what I need to do is take this iron, sell it, so that when I do find 8,000 iron, I get the 8,000 iron. Although the efficiency of my the guns that I have on there aren't great, but they gotta be better than this drone. Come on, that's right, piss this one off. Okay, good enough. There's the ship. So, okay. Hopefully I can sell. Didn't actually look. Trade goods. He wants aluminum. Sell to station. Robots. Okay. Apparently those are goods. What is this? I don't know why it keeps showing me this. Seems like a bug. Yeah, I think I need like a depot. Where's that? Oh, apparently there's some titanium in the system. I think what I might do is hit you need gunners. So let's take one and need miners. Take one of those and hit some miners. So I have half the miners I need, but so let's get rid of P. No, not P. Maybe I'm just totally out of energy. Alright guys, I think we're going to call it right here. It was nice to find this titanium right away, but as you can see, I've got no energy to do anything with it. I need to sell some of the resources I've got so I can get some money. There are quests here. There's some more titanium. But yeah, we're gonna call it for now. We're pretty close to getting started, and we will work on this next time. But as a very long introductory for this, this is what I've got in mind, and I don't know. I guess I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's more stuff a lot of more stuff that needs to happen in this game. For me in particular to figure out. And as always guys, really thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will talk to you all next time. See you guys.